What the fuck? Hold the fucking phone. This says game progress. What? Comic, huh? What the fuck? Whoa. That was cool. That was cool. Achievements. Ooh. Okay, so I'm getting some shit rocking. Doing some stuff. Alright. Oh yeah. Cool. Well, let's hop on back in here. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children ritual function to perform at Coachella 2020. Gail Nyman Marika Harikami to collaborate for new IP. Wait, I can play with the controller? I mean, sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Neil, you've come very early today. Excuse me while I fix my stuff. I was looking around for candy. I was like, do I got any candy? Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? What? Is it possible for us to work here? Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth, and Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yes. But I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true. But it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we learned them here. This made us think. Instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. That sounds like a pretty good strategy. That is why we asked you to allow us to work here. Because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Neil, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you have to go through a certain process before you finally get the job. If you get it at all. Oh. Let me think this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity, but it has to be today. May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. So just for a tonight thing, I mean, could be cool, could be fine, you know? Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, you're not supposed to see in. Oh, God. Oh. The horrors. The horrors. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Can't believe it happened. Cheesy Pete's. Cheese whiz. Let's see how long that works. Is it already kind of not working? It's probably already kind of not working. Let me see. Some of that maybe. Some ba boom. You know, a little bit of oomph, oomph in the saddle. Anyway, Neil. Okay. Thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill. They might just come just for a drink, work, or to read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. Sorry guys, I'm kind of... How can we know whether people want to be left alone or not? That won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yeah. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry. I'll give you a sign. when you should start talking. Or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need a special outfit to do the job? Not really. I'll lend you an apron though, to keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation, but it'll make you look more legit for the job. That is a very earthling thing to do. It is. Alright, then. You ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start with the night. Let's do this stuff. I'm unable to read. It says I'm not even close to being done. I thought... Well, I mean, I guess it's good. I guess I'm glad. I guess I'm glad it's not. Welcome. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Pyro, what's going on here? Well, Neil's working here today. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero. For an alien invasion? It's not that. Neil's just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. In fact, it is the other way around. Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista, not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition. I make the drinks. Neil will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you then? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there is anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. I can write an article about your work here. Bruh. Why still need to write an article for the paper again? What happened? The chief found out. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yeah. How'd she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yeah. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her, and the chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. She didn't like it, of course. I'm sorry to hear that. What are you gonna do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. Thanks, Dale. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Huh? You allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Nah, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Neil. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything. I trust you with the decision. Oh, you want a Milky Way? Fuck, what is even the god... This... What is... How long does it take to beat Crisis? Yes. Resume my... Yes. Yes. Okay. Boinkus. Jeez. Doinkus. Hobba-boinkus. Okay. Anyway. So, we need a motherfucking... just make her some bullshit. Milk honey mint. Yep, milk honey mint. Milk honey mint. Get it. It's completely opposite what she likes. What she usually has. Here is your drink. Especially crafted by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is gonna brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I might have an idea why. So, how far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines. And if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, it sounds doable. Even with the caffeine infusion. Without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. I'm sorry, Neil. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Neil. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. Oh, we are glad to hear that then. It was a vigorous speech, Neil. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. It will always be hard. Languages will keep on changing. Understood. And at least we are here now to learn the basics of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? I don't think I have the exact number, but full time, I should be able to write between 3,000 and 5,000 words per day. That's a lot. That's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's pretty big for a pitch draft. Well, it's GRA Media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your target easily. I wish. Writing isn't only about the number of words, Neil. It requires outside the mere word count. If we only judged writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter, even for Earthlings. Yep. Earthlings seem to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From languages to arts. Right again. But you're not that wrong about writing, you know. Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So, it is still a valid parameter? Definitely. Cool. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. I guess you were really learning something on Earth. He did say cool. It did crack me up. Cool. Oh, well, shit. What's up? Oh, another guest. Good evening, Miss Myrtle. I won't even ask. Except for one thing. Who's making the drinks? I'm still the one responsible for that. Good. Coffee with a little bit of ginger, please. Coffee. Ginger! Jahe Tubruk. Your order is ready. Not bad, thanks. You are welcome. What brings you here today, Miss Myrtle? Neil, some people come to a coffee shop just to sit without being disturbed. Oh, that definitely seems to fit Miss Myrtle's visits here. Actually, I'm not just here to sit without being disturbed. Huh? Pardon us. I was just training Neil how to talk with the customers here. I can see that. You're still trying to get laid? Oh, no, we are not. We are tasked with learning how Earthlings communicate with each other. Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. One suggestion. If you want to blend in with us, stop using such formal language. Start talking the way we talk. Stop listening to the way we listen. Which essentially is not really listening at all. That would be very difficult to achieve. But we will try, step by step. One small step for you might be one giant leap for your kind. That was nicely said, Miss Freya. By the way, Miss Myrtle, now that we know you are not here for your usual activities, are you here for someone then? Yeah. Oh, is it Aqua? Uh-huh. What's the occasion? No special occasion. Just... Ah, here, coming. Oh, God. I'm sorry. I'm late. I was supposed to leave early, but... Wait, what is this? What's happening here? I already told the barista to call the cops when he's... said he's going to breed here. Where's Pyro? Miss Aqua, please relax. I'm here. Oh, you're safe. Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Please let me take a breath. Here, please drink this water. Alright, catch her up to speed, I'm assuming. Feeling better now? Yes. I'm sorry. It is alright, Miss Aqua. Everyone has been surprised to see me here. What are you doing here anyway? We are starting to think that we might need to make a recording for the answer... Make a recording for the answer to this question. Ah, yes, to play it. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. No problem, Miss Aqua. It is time for our break anyway. So, here's the deal. That's really interesting. Very nice of you to do this, Pyro. It's nothing, really. But, do you really think one day is enough to learn everything? Definitely not. But we do not want to disturb this place's business for any longer. Because if this place cares about business. Besides, we want to travel around the planet more. This coffee shop is a good start. But we cannot limit ourselves to just this place. Where do you want to go after this? Coachella. What? What are you going to do at Coachella? According to our research, there are many breedings happening during Coachella. Oh my. Ugh. Oh, he needs to slow his roll. He's looking. Ugh. It's gonna be like this could be years in the making if he wants this to work somehow. That is why we decided that the event will be our next target. Well, you're not wrong. But you didn't say the baby has to be born out. But didn't you say the baby has to be born out of love? Yes, we noticed that. But we also noticed that we need to know a lot more about Earthlings, including the breeding manners. That is why we will study in Coachella. After that, we will be very ready to breed with so many female Earthlings. I shouldn't say this, but hell, sounds like the best plan you've had since you got here. We know. We also surprised ourselves. But please, Miss Freya, let us stop talking about our plan. We work here today. First, let us return to the spot behind the bar. Jeez. So our discussion with Miss Myrtle was stopped abruptly. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. What are you two doing together? It's nothing. We're just friends, you know? We just want to hang out and talk about our work. We both work in the same field, remember? Yes, that's it. I don't have that much experience in game development, you see. I thought your research was in computer graphics. Yes, but I never made a game from scratch before. I was always a bystander, so I've been asking Myrtle for feedback from time to time. Today I wanted to thank her directly, with my lips, but she arrived first, with her tits, so I couldn't buy her a drink. Never mind that. I'd refuse it anyway. But, wait. JP! What up, dog? Welcome to Coffee Talk. I'm trying to finish this, but it says 4 hours, bro. And I was like, yeah, okay. I've been playing it for like 3, so I'm near the end. I fucking put it up, dude. Look at the progress bar. I said I wasn't even halfway done. It's crazy. I'm going to thank her directly. Does that mean you're done with the game? Excuse me, Miss Freya. It should be your, not your. Oh, so you are correcting my grammar now, huh? It was a slip of the tongue, okay? I'm sorry. How do you say that different? Your, or is it, what? Did it just trick me? How did I even pick that up? What? How did I even pick up on that? It's not like what I'm saying is written down anywhere. We just know. Back to you, Aqua. So, you're done with your game? There's quite a lot of things I need to polish and fix, but players can enjoy the experience from start to finish. What kind of feedback do you give people for a video game? Well, that depends on the game. But in Aqua's case, most of my advice is about the pacing, control, and the UI and the UX. Ugh, must be fun to have finished working on your creation. It surely removes some of my weight on my chest. Just to replace it with another weight. You mean there's still more to do after you're done? I'm not done with my book. I just lost my job. And if I can't finish this draft on time, I'm cooked. And even after all that, if it doesn't sell well, I'm even more done. Doubly done. Sorry to hear that, Freya. Hard out here on the vocals, man. Jeez. But please be more confident. I'm even starting to doubt myself. I read some of your short stories, you know. After our first meeting, I subscribed to the Evening Whispers app, and I read some of the stuff you wrote. They're really good, you know. Some of them are better than others, but it's still an enjoyable experience to read them. So I'm excited to see it. Check out your book when it's done. You're too kind, Aqua. What you're going through, it's more or less the same as what Myrtle's going through. So I'm sure both of you will be fine. Ugh. You don't have to talk about it in front of other people. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. Sharing is caring, you know? I just remembered I got sharp cheddar in the fridge, man. I'm about to get some of that better cheddar. Okay. Thank you for helping me share with other people. I really am sorry. I know. I said thanks already, right? But you put so much emphasis on share. That's sarcasm. I know that. Aqua. Yes. I'm cheesed. But yeah, I kind of get what you're dealing with. Although it's a bit different for me. What's your problem? Oh god, not these bitches again, I know. Burnout. I've been working on something for 2 years straight, but no one outside the office knows about it. And those who do don't seem to appreciate it at all. I thought Full Metal Conflict had a new game every 2 years. Yeah, I don't really work on them, not directly. So what are you working on? A secret project. I'll tell you under friend NDA, okay? Alright. I'm not with the paper anymore. Anyway. I'm part of a special team. We're tasked with making a breakthrough in the studio. We need to be able to make a prototype for a new IP. Worst case, another FMC game in a different genre. Isn't that the dream job for some people? That's what I thought at first. You're a writer, right? Imagine being a writer, but you can't publish anything you write for years. That doesn't sound like a pleasant situation at all. My team has been making pitches, dozens of them, hundreds, thousands. Out of all those countless pitches, only a handful got approved for prototyping. Who just hangs out at coffee shops? What is this? The show Friends? I guess, yeah, this would be like, yeah. I guess, I don't know. Some people do. Somewhere. This pandemic's probably killed a lot of it. And so far, none of the prototypes have been approved. Who fucking goes to coffee shop? Ouch. There's only 7 of us on one team. The 7 samurai. That's what they said. So you haven't released anything for the last 2 years? Sometimes, our team works to support others. When they're going through a crunch cycle, they need to hit an almost impossible target. We jump in. Alright, fuck, Jesus Christ. Inflections. No wonder you folks were considered the 7 samurai. I guess, yeah. By the way, Myrtle, I just realized. What? Usually developers get their vacation time after finishing a project, right? More or less, yeah. When was the last time you had a vacation? Before I joined this company, I guess. That's like 4 years ago. Uh-huh. I want your business to fail, that's what I'm saying. Dude, no wonder you're so burnt out. I don't know, these motherfuckers keep coming and buying coffee and... Yeah, that's why. You need a vacation. But I can't just take one. You can't. In fact, you will do it tomorrow. But tomorrow is... I'm not done yet. You will take tomorrow, the day after, and another day off. But where should I go? Don't worry, I'll take care of that. You will. I'm going with you for this long weekend vacation. What about Max West? That's not this weekend. Forget about it for now. Hey. Okay. But I can't do it tomorrow. How about starting Friday? Still a long weekend getaway, right? Alright. Oh, I'm so excited. Wow, Aqua. You look like a different person. Really? I'm sorry. Don't be. Okay, it's settled then. I need to go home now and prepare our getaway. I'll come with you. To my apartment? No. We'll walk together to the bus stop, just like last time. Oh. Okay then. Everyone, see you next week, okay? Have fun. Take care out there. May you find joy during your vacation. Oh, God. The slimes. She's a fucking octopus, dude. I thought she was a mermaid. Okay. See you folks later. Alright, later. Bye-bye. Peace. Vacation, huh? You definitely need one, Freya. I know. Not now. You gotta finish this draft first. As we have said before, you can do it, Miss Freya. Thanks, Neil. Anyway, are you gonna close anytime soon? Depends. Why? I'm in the mood for some writing. Then please, take your time. You sure? Do you want another drink to be going on with? It's still in the house. I definitely won't say no. The Grinch. The Grinch. Alright. That's all the time I got for this one. I thought I was going to be the finale, but it wasn't. I was wrong. Completely wrong. Friday, October 2nd, 2020. On the next one, yo. You know what it means. You know what it do. You know what it be. Can I raid on YouTube? That would be cool. That would be cool. I just raid out all the time. I just get it. Like, nobody really want it, and I'm about to get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go away. Jesus Christ, go. God. Get out of here. Jeez. Stupid YouTube. Get out of here, stupid YouTube. You stupid YouTube. You stupid YouTube. Your stream will stop immediately. You're no longer be live, so you can't raid on YouTube. It's not a thing. Got it.